Thanks. Everyone, please close your eyes. Let's concentrate on our breath. Air is Prana Shakti. The air we breathe fills our body with Vayu Tattva, and it helps in balancing the air element. So it's important for us to learn the right way of breathing. We can live without food and water a couple of days or couple of hours, but without breath, we cannot live. That's how important our breath is. Now, with this, let's inhale deeply. And exhale. Just observe your breath. When you are performing deep breathing, the air first fills your stomach and it bulges out. Then you will be filling the air till your lungs. So your chest will be expanded. Then automatically your shoulder raises. This is how you do the deep breathing. Whenever you get time in the day or as soon as you wake up, please try this deep breathing 3 times. With this peaceful state of mind, let's set an intention. The group intention reaches the universe faster. Let's set an intention for the world peace. And that begins by changing ourselves first. Just take a moment. Now, slowly open your eyes. Before asking, I'm feeling like telling my experience. I was able to feel so much energy. Would anyone like to share your experience with this activity? Vijay Lakshmi ji, you need to unmute yourself.
Yeah, really, we feel very much energetic and fresh.
Thank you. Okay. Navya ji, would you like to share your experience?
Very calm.
Very good. Nice to hear. Okay, with this, let's not delay any further. People will join in. So over to you, Deepta. Let's give our best today.
Thank you so much, Ramya. It was a very nice, deep experience of the emotions which were flowing in that meditation. It was awesome. High five to Ramya for setting us into the deep connections for today. Ramya just told that we shall pray for the world peace. And that should start from a change from ourselves, from within. From Friday, you've been understanding what all can be changed in your life. You all have book and pen in front of you. Can you just list it down? What all changes do you need to intend in your life? What should be your goals starting from Friday, but never late today? I'll just give you 2 minutes to just sit and write down the 2 days learning for you to pick up and make goal for yourself. The change begin from each of us. Yesterday, you would have done a reflection on your emotions and understand which element or which organs you are disturbing through your emotion. If you have identified them, even that can be a goal for you. Are you all done? Yeah. If you have done, type it in the chat box. In those, which will be the first one, which you are going to choose, and how many days will you focus to be on to it, to be impeccable? That means you promise yourself, be truthful yourself to follow it each and every day. After you choose that, put it in the chat box, type it in the chat box, which one you have chosen. Is the question clear? Are you able to identify the first one to start with? Jai Shri, lead healthy life, weight loss, do want burden to anyone. Jai Shri ji, this is a bigger goal. From Friday, for you to lead a healthy life, I've given you many things which helps you to do, right? Like conscious eating, what to choose in your plate, how to relish it, the taste, right? So choose one of them. If it is your emotions which you have to choose that, or your diet, what you have to choose and how you have to eat them, you choose that. Be more specific, Jayashree. I want one for your weight loss, which you're going to start from today. Savia, I am going to drink water from a glass slowly and relish it. I will do this for the next 15 days. Here you go, Savia. Very good. Specific. And for how many days is your promise to yourself going to be, which you will take care of doing it? Vijay Lakshmi ji, you have got an idea, right? Yes, very good. To chew food more and relish it for 21 days. You can as well choose that I will eat only when I'm hungry for these many days. I will choose to eat only vegetables after 7 p.m. for my hunger. That can be your one of the goal. Observe self and address sudden restlessness next 1 week. Observe self and address sudden restlessness next 1 week. Rita ji, can you go deeper? Understand why does your sudden restlessness comes? Which emotion of yours will lead you to the restlessness? Is it because of your fear? Fear of what? Is it because of your worry? Worry of what? Is it because of your sadness? For what? Anger? For what? Eat only when I'm hungry and observe what's this form feeling every time I see food. What this FOMO feeling every time I see food. Wonderful, Shaleen. For how many days, Shaleen? Fear of missing out. Yes. Thank you for that, Shaleen. For how many days? Be more specific. Where you're setting a goal for yourself. Maybe, no, maybe. Is it 7 days? You're going to stick on to yourself. You'll be committed. Yes. And you're putting a promise to yourself here. You're promising yourself that I shall be impeccable on trying to make myself do this act. That's the reason we are setting a goal. When we set the goal, it's easy to move towards the steps. So for Shaleen, it's eating only when you're hungry for 7 days. Ramya, make a note of them. So 7 days, we are going to follow up with that. Rita, I want more specific on that, which emotion you want to work upon. Vijay Lakshmi, to chew your food, relish it. So Ramya, go with this. Drinking water for 15 days with Savia. Jayashree, did you break it down? For 21 days, eat vegetables and food along with my food. So we have to check upon Jayashree for eating vegetables. Where is it raw vegetables or is it cooked vegetables or a mix of it? What is that you want to decide, Jayashree? And Pavani, for you, from last 2 days, you have got an understanding as to, for your health, what all changes you can make, right? You have got many things. Which one are you going to choose for how many days that you shall be impeccable? That is promising yourself that you will do it each and every day, putting it as a goal. Like, for example, just now I read, right, for few people. So what are you going to choose to start with? Not break the promise for yourself. Write it down in the chat box. Which one you're going to choose and for how many days you're going to be onto yourself for that. Okay, so thank you, each one of you. Fruit also, mix of it, both raw and vegetables. Got that, Jayashree ji? For us to go deeper into our thoughts, we just saw that yesterday we have to rewire. How many of you were confused as to how to rewire? What all the things we need to start with? How can we understand how to see others, to balance my emotions, or how to take that first step to change? How many of you have that doubt? Whoever has, raise your hands. You all are clear where to start? If you're clear, I'll move. If you're not clear, I have a bonus gift for you. If you want me to show that, you have to raise your hand. If you don't want, then I'll move. Only Jayashree and Vijay Lakshmi wants. Sevya, Pavani, do you all want? Yeah, thank you. Acknowledge yourself that you need help. When you see that you need help, only then you approach towards reaching out for help. So here you go. This was a gratitude poem which I wrote for my hubby on our 16th anniversary, which was last year. Why am I showing this to you? Is all my emotions were getting disturbed because of many of the things in this what I've written. I was not wanting him to pinpoint those. When he used to pinpoint those to me, I was getting irritated, frustrated, not happy. My emotions were getting disturbed. When I understood that for me to change my thoughts, I should change my views or what I see in people around me first. Where I'm getting help and I'm not seeing that help, but instead seeing it as a problem. So like one of two, I would take here that, see, the second para, socializing, creativity, responsibility, presentation, restraining or speechifying. So he used to always guide me that go to some classes and learn communication, which I was just feeling sick to hear it each and every time when he used to comment on my English or communication with him or others. I used to not like it each and every time, but I realized that if I would have taken the steps at that time, in 2016, when I understood the whole concept of the diet structure and eating and the way of life, I would have been able to communicate it well and reach out to people well much earlier than today, where it has been delayed. The knowledge I have gained, skills I have enhanced, boundless compromises from you. I used to see that he is not giving me that support. He is not helping me in my area of life where I am doing these many learnings or approaching people to help them on their food. Because whenever I used to express it in group of people, he used to stop me. Because he used to think that I would be disrespected by people. Because what I want to communicate, I am not able to communicate in the right way. Then I understood what he wants, why is he stopping, and how much he is actually supporting me with my work. The crazy ideas I shared, he used to listen to them patiently and give his time to me. When I started writing this gratitude poem, I realized that he was my teacher. God has given him to me so that I can help people much more, or myself, with those corrections, what I can do for myself. Let me stop the screen share here. Why did I show this? Today, each day, pick up one person around you and see what are their strengths. Because we usually see what are their weaknesses and we expect them to change on their weaknesses rather than seeing their strengths and learning from them. So pick each of them and write down what are their strengths which you don't have in yourself, which you can start adapting and changing yourself with. Then your perception towards seeing others will transform and takes you to the life of positivity rather than on a negativity. Usually, I do this with people who have taken my course, help them, guide them to go deeper and balance their emotions. I wanted to give this to you all here because you were present onto yourself in the search of that true knowledge, which can bring you towards happiness of your life. And all your health goals is connected. If you eat in the right way, your emotions will be in a balanced state. If you change your perception towards your way of looking at things, you will be at ease and you will be able to hold the energy in your system. If you're holding the energy, you'll not be hungry. If your emotions are disturbed, then even when the stomach, the process of digestion, the whole of the digestive tract, it's not completed with the process, you're hungry again. And when you eat, there is no space. The 25% in the stomach, there should be a gap that won't be there. Because of your emotion, you would have drained it. That's the reason, because you all were so giving your 100% and being present and wanting that nugget for your life to take care of yourself. I wanted to give this for you. Use it. You'll know the benefits of it. You'll create the best of you, the happy you with you. How is this? Is it useful? If it's useful, give me a thumbs up.
Very useful.
Thank you, Vijayalakshmi ji. So, Vijayalakshmi ji, I just want to answer that for you. Morning, you just, when we started, you just shared that a death happened.
Yeah.
And you're almost in tears.
Yeah.
That means to say you're weak in your air element and you're crying. Why are you crying? You have some fears. You have some attachment. Go deep into them and understand why you feel like crying. When a person leaves this world, we all know that every person has to leave this world. Even we leave. But still, we don't accept. This moment, what has happened, I don't accept it the way it is. Why? Because I still don't know. Why am I getting emotional? I've not gone deep into myself and understood whether is it because of my fear? Is it because of my attachments which have not got into the balanced state? Is that the reason why my behavior or why my emotions are outflowing? Today, I want you to sit and understand, go deeper in yourself, understand what you need to reach out to learn about yourself. When you have that clarity, you will progress. Death is a main thing which we all fear of. With those fears, we end up going to imbalanced states of ourselves and create more emotional disturbances with our surroundings too, with our low energies. So today, will you be able to go down deep into yourself and understand that what you have to understand in your life?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Vijayalakshmi. If you want to read a book or go into more knowledge about death, you can read a book from Sadhguru about death. I have read it. If you get scared when you're reading it, when I read, I didn't had a support, but here I am there for you. You can just reach out to me, message me what doubt
Thank you.
or what fear it's been created for you. Okay? Thank you so much. Let's express our feeling for today. Each one of us. I'll just read out names according to my screen here. you're going to start expressing what you're feeling right now, what emotions are flowing right now. Okay? Can be done? If yes, give me a thumbs up. Yes. First on my screen is Savia. Unmute yourself and share your thoughts. What are you feeling at this moment?
You can see my smileys behind it. That's what I'm feeling at the minute. I am very, very happy and I'm feeling very blessed that I got a chance to attend this workshop and relearn so many things that I had forgotten and remind myself of the reasons why these things were important. So I am feeling very grateful and happy for that chance.
For whom you want to show the gratitude to?
For you, for Ramya, for
And,
the universe,
and,
for letting me,
and
and one else.
and
Think, close your eyes and think, Savya ji.
if I am asking you, and I know that and
And for Linda,
yes,
my sister.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Show that gratitude. Thank you, Savia, for sharing that. It's helping us to do the work what we do more. Thank you so much. The next is Vijayalakshmi ji, who is next on my screen. You can unmute yourself and tell me your thoughts.
Uh, I can't express now.
Just
I'm
one
feeling
word,
happy
what
only.
makes you feel?
I'm feeling happy and I think I'm fresh, but little thoughts are going to my towards my nanny also.
Yeah.
As we have talked now, that's why.
Very good. It's deep attachment, what's speaking to you through your thoughts. Let's give a love to her Nani. Let's pray for her soul to reach her dreams. She's just not there with her body, but she's there. Her energies are present with you, through you, with us, all of us now. She's a great soul who has taught you many things in your life.
Yeah.
The way of life. That's the reason you are so feeling attached to her. Today, give some time for you. Sit and write down what all she gave you by being an example, so that you can too reflect those for your younger generations.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for feeling as your family. Rita ji is my next. So how are you feeling, Rita ji?
I'm feeling good because I got more clarity because I'd attended the earlier webinar also. But this time, I got more clarity, maybe because the teachings were reinforced. So I'm very happy because of that. Because unless we understand clearly, we can't put it into action. That's right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving more time for yourself, attending our webinar after webinar, giving time to learn more and to implement more. The next
Gratitude to you and Ramya for giving this opportunity.
Thank you so much. Next is Ramya on my screen. Unmute yourself, Ramya, and share your thoughts, whatever is going on right now at this present moment.
Yes, I'm in lot of gratitude. I have that gratitude feeling flowing from morning. I thought of messaging you, but I was just going through my home course, and so I couldn't. But now I got a live opportunity to express my gratitude. Even before joining you, I was doing, but it was always, I wanted to do more. It was very less that I was doing, but now I'm able to give more of myself. So I have so much of gratitude towards you, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart that we both met. Thank you, Deepta.
Thank you. You're welcome. And thank you for accepting that invite and joining me to reach out to more me, us, and make a strong we in the world.
Yes. Unity in strength.
Yes, thank you so much, Ramya.
Thank you.
Shaleen, you're on my next. Can you just unmute yourself and share?
Sure. Thank you, Deepta. I think what I'm feeling right now is a little bit of, because I'm multitasking at the same time right now, there's a little bit of agitation and a little bit of borderline panic attack kind of thing happening in me. I think due to the coffee that I drink early in the morning just now. And that coffee is causing my body, it's acting in a, I would say, nervous state right now. And I'm quite fully aware of that. And yeah, I think that's what I'm feeling right now at this point of time. And also grateful to be here 3 days here with you, Deepta and Ramya, to really learn about, you know, what is this simple things that we all taken for granted for just basic eating and drinking. Yeah, it's like so basic, and then sometimes we take it for granted, and sometimes we are just not paying attention to all those things. So I am relooking and reflecting back into how I drink and how I eat, and that definitely has caused into some problems. And there's a lot of things that are coming up in these 2 days as well with regard to this aspect. Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling right now.
Thank you so much for those expressions, Shaleen. It was very helpful. The attachment for you about your coffee is because there is some low energy which you might be feeling in your system. And your subconscious mind has a memory that go drink coffee, you'll be fine with this energy. Coffee is a stimulant. It activates us and it gives us more energy, and it drains our energy after some time, which we are not aware of. The message what I've put in the BO today morning is the same. We get more energy, and if we observe the after effects of our system, we will know the truth of the diet. When we keep on watching them closely, observing them, then the urge or the desire to eat them or pick them or drink them will start coming down. It cannot happen in a day or two. It's a process, it's a journey. That's why you need some help. Because when we are doing it by ourselves, we will not give us that push to drag us and show that what is the difference you're seeing in yourself when you're choosing the same diets. In our therapy, when we treat you, the system starts reversing, it starts healing, it starts eliminating. When you're going with the process, when we guide as to what you need to do at that time, that is a big push from your system and our guidance where you will follow. And that will make you more persistent. When the system is getting purer and purer, you will be able to see your immune levels. It's very sharp. When you just eat what is not right to with your system, the reflection is out. That helps you to choose right, my friends, to choose right. That's the gift from nature to us with this therapy. When I was able to understand more about this therapy, it made me realize that I am on the right path. I am on the right mission because God has given us a helping hand, and I am with that helping hand to help people to reach their goals in emotions or with diet much faster by showing the reflection through the body reversals. So Shaleen, after you drink that coffee, observe yourself. When is your next hunger? And what are your emotions? And what is your energy levels? The next diet, I want you to choose a fruit, only a fruit bowl. Eat consciously tasting it. Then observe your emotions, your energy. You'll notice it. Which diet is what? That will help you to get that change. Helpful? Shaleen, will you try? Thank you, Shaleen. Next is Pavani. Pavani, unmute yourself and share what you're feeling.
I'm feeling good, ma'am. Still, I am in confusion. No. Still, I'm in confusion. Actually, I had the problem of Crohn's digestion problem. Actually, for last month, I planned to join, but I can't. This time, my husband pushed to join.
Very good. A good husband.
Actually, still, I am in confusion to go through this with medicine or not.
Now
That's the confusion.
Even still now you're in confusion.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, if I leave that one, the problem will be more. That's why.
Why? Because you have not been understood your anatomy much deeper. Which organ acts and why? Why has you got that problem? Which are the roots for you to get that problem? If you just go for medicines, will that root get dissolved? No. That's the reason when any person goes into the removal of organ or removal of cyst or removal of wastages in any of the organs or part of your body, it reoccurs because the roots have not been addressed. That's the reason I just don't give the treatment. I help you understand the roots. when I help you to understand the roots, which are the reason for you to get into that problem or disease, that helps you to fix those roots and easily reverse your thoughts, emotions, transform you. Because only the transformation of you will help you to live disease free. It's our thoughts or our pattern of diet, the way of eating is what I'm creating that mess within me. And I am suffering by myself with my way of living. Now, are you still confused? Or are you know what is your next step should be? You're on mute, Pavni.
I am positive, ma'am. I want to continue with this. But my husband is little fear about this one.
So what you can do is, in a moment of time, after some time, I'm going to explain as to what is your next steps or what is will be with you to help you. There, we have offered one bonus for you. There, we will help you out with your husband too. Okay? In a moment, I'll just unreveal that. Thank you so much, Pavni, for expressing what you need.
I'm gratitude for, excuse me.
Yeah.
Very thankful for Ramya, ma'am. Ramya and you also. And for my husband also.
Thank you so much. Ramya, receive it. Thank you, Pavani, for expressing that gratitude. You, after the session, go and express it to your husband. Okay? Even Savia, you can express it to Linda by calling her. Jayashree, you're on my next. So what is your feeling? What is your expression at this moment?
Good morning to all. I feel very free-minded and lightly. So what are your tips is I can use in my future diet plan? Thank you so much, Ramya madam and Deepta madam. Nice to talking to you.
Thank you so much, Jayashree ji,
Yes.
for being 100% present for yourself. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay. What am I feeling? I am feeling gratitude and love for you all for showing up and believing in me and believing us to give you what you wanted. When we are able to give from the first session what you wanted, only then you will be present in each and every session of us. So thank you for helping us know that we are doing the right way to help you out with what you are in search of. Thank you all.
Thank you.
So next now, let's move for today's topic, which is acute diseases. So we all have heard that let food be the medicine and medicine be the food. This is being told by the father of the medicine, who is Hippocrates. if you just go and check Google of his different quotes, it rightly states that we have to know our emotions. We have to know what we choose to eat. We have to keep going forward, learning and understanding and taking those steps towards ourselves to live a better life. And he has rightly said that medicine should be used only when it is required, when we are not able to avoid it. Not like just stopping that symptom of ours. That's the reason this acute diseases should be taken help for from us to help us not be dependent on medicine for our future of life. Because these acute diseases are a gift from nature to us to clean us, to keep us pure, to keep us energetic, to release all of our emotions and give us that energy each day. We should stop taking any kind of medications, even the Ayurvedic medicines like pepper in cold and cough. Any natural medicines too do the same thing of suppressing it, stopping it, or helping us to come out of the symptom, not complete the process of healing or eliminating. So the acute diseases are fever. When we get fever, what generally will be our taste? If you have experienced in your life with fever, give a moment and think what is your taste with fever. Type into the chat box, what will be your taste? Yes, Vijay Lakshmi ji, thank you for that. It's bitter, tasteless. Rita ji, thank you. What does that means? The system speaks to you. The system is telling you not to eat. Wait, allow me to do what I want to do. Our system knows what temperature it should be maintained in each of the specific areas of our body. That's the reason when you have fever, the whole of your body may not be having the temperature. Sometimes yes, but sometimes let's observe more deeper. If there is a process going on in your lungs, there will be a heat over your lungs, that's chest area. If it is abdomen, it will be there. If it is somewhere in this part, it will be here. Can we maintain our temperature differently in each of our parts? No. It's only the system has that capability. We have a small hair here. We have a long hair here. And you know the different parts of your body where how the hair is different. Our system is that intelligent, working for us in the right way to keep every other parts of our body in what it needs to be, which we will not be able to take care of it like that. But are we believing its intelligence? Are we believing the nature's gifts? Are we believing in the nature's automation, what it has already provided when it created us? No, right? That's why we fear for a fever. So from today, try not to fear of any symptoms. Allow the system. System speaks. If it is 104 degrees Celsius, nothing to panic. It's fine. For children below 5 years, if their temperature rises more than 106, you can put a cold cloth over the forehead and their chest area, so that the energy flow or the temperature doesn't disturb the chest area, that is heart or the brain. Otherwise, it's okay. The system knows what it's doing. Why does it need that much of heat in the system? For elders, it's okay if you reach till 108. Even if you have got little bit of panic initially, just use the wet cloth on your forehead or the chest area. That's it. From today, start having the faith in your system and its capabilities of taking care of you. The fever is a friend, not an enemy. The cough we get because for us to open up all the waste in the lungs, we have not left the system to complete it through a cold. We take medicines and suppress it. When we suppress the cold, the running nose, and then the system, every time it tries to pull out all the waste. So you get cough to pull, to give that pressure in your system to take it out. The cold, you all from first day, you've been listening to me, that the system eliminates, whether it is air element, that is sadness, which is being created by you, or the foods like which creates more of phlegm in your system, that waste which has to taken out, it goes through this elimination symptom of cold. The vomits. When do we get vomit? One, usually we would have experienced in our life is, we have gone to some restaurant or the gadiwala or somewhere outside, food which we have taken, and within some time before it got digested, we already are vomiting it. But the taste of the food was good. We have not identified that that food is not good for me. But the system is so intelligent that as soon as you eat, it knows which is good, which is bad for you. That's the reason immediately it starts throwing out. But we try to stop by taking medications, which is not needed. That food is not good for you. That's why it's just eliminating. In the course of your treatments, not only that which is immediate accumulation will go out, the past accumulations also will come out through vomits. Rita ji has experienced with her motions. The next point is the loose motions. Rita ji has experienced with the treatment, even with good diets, what she has followed from many years. Even then, she started eliminating through loose motions. The old wastages too left her. She was actually astonished, surprised to see, to experience those eliminations. If it is right, give me a thumbs up, Rita. Thank you. So the system is very intelligent than we are even having awareness about it. The pain is just a healing process. We all would have got wound, a small wound or cut, because today here no men. So we would have chopped the vegetables or fruits and we would have got cut. So what we generally do, we allow the process of healing. We don't put ointment or go to the doctors. The pain lasts only for a day or two, and then you're out of the pain. You know that pain is because of the healing process. That's why you accept the pain. In the same way, your system will heal through pain. The outer organs, pains, because of your inner organs healing process. If we take any medications for pain, it acts as an anesthesia. It doesn't allow the system to know what's happening within. It creates a numbness between the nerves from your brain. That's the reason after some time your pain is back. Because system will not sit unless until it completes the process. If you are on medication for quite a number of days, as soon as you complete the medication, few days, the pain will come back. Because it's not completed it. It's just suppressed it. The pain is a beautiful thing which when we understand it, we allow it to complete. A best example here is a pain by a mother in the process of childbirth. Why do we accept that pain? Why do doctors help us to take that pain, not suppress that pain? Because that pain has to be experienced. The pain is because the system is getting in alignment, it's moving. Its anatomy is shifting to push that baby out. That's the reason that pain is needed. And that pain is equivalent to heart attack. Because we know that we have to accept that pain, we accept it because we know that a beautiful baby is born with this process. So we accept it. But other pains, we don't know why. And we have not yet realized that this pain is needed. That's why they are allowing us to go with this pain. And those other pain don't know. That's why we are not allowing. From today, treat that every pain is the nature's gift. It is helping you to heal, not hurt you or not damage you more. We have to understand which pain is where, how, what's it doing. Only then we will be confident enough to allow it the way we allow it during the child's birth. Helpful? Are you able to learn? From today, will you be able to allow the pain, see the pain, welcome the pain? Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your acknowledgement. So the next is giddiness. Yes, giddiness too comes because you're low on your immunity, your energy levels is down, you're not creating the energy, you're just draining the energy. That's why you face that. The tiredness too, little bit similar. because you're draining your energy. That's the reason your system is giving you tired. It's showing you that what you need to do, take the next step. When we are tired, you would have experienced that when we go and rest for some time, you will be fine. The system will complete its process and brings back your energy. But if you're getting tired every now and then, there is something which you're not doing right in the way of living, whether it is diet or emotions. So when you get into that part, you'll not face the tiredness or giddiness too. Constipation. Constipation is the root cause for all the next diseases, chronic diseases like cysts or cancer or dengue, chikungunya, psoriasis, many other diseases. The first we face with constipation to proceed towards the next diseases. These are the few things, these are the few acute diseases, what we just saw should be helped to complete with, not suppressed with. From today, will you all be able to, if required, learn, understand, not take medications and suppress all these to face a new disease in future? If you stop now, you will face it. If you allow now, you will be free from the accumulations in your system, and you'll be taking the help of nature and its creation. From today, you all should learn more about these. If you are ready, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You all are onto yourself. So the next what I would like to help you all is our energy can be maintained by us easily from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether it's family you need the support, or your support is needed, or your work life, or something else can be balanced. When you know that the root is, the focus should be on your energy levels. When we focus on energy and when we observe where am I missing on my energy, you will know what is the root cause. If you are low on your energy by, say, afternoon or evening, and you are in need of a nap, then there is something which you are missing to take care of the system, the body, if with everyday actions. Because every day after your sleep, in the morning when you wake up, the system has given you the best of its energy. If you are taking care of well to lead your life that day, you will be in the fullest of it, fullest of the energy. What does that helps you to make you fullest of your energy is rest as per system. When you're feeling like resting, go and rest. Don't procrastinate with that. Because of your mistakes, the system is asking you to go and rest so that it can complete and help you with that energy. Working on building immunity. The way of eating, what you have understood from day one, on day one rather, is helping you to building your immunity. Immunity is nothing but vitality or energy. So the morning, whatever you're getting the energy, for you to hold that energy, you should create the energy too by eating well. When you're eating well in the right way, the system completes it by giving you the good glucose, which is nothing but energy. The balanced diet, when you choose it, as morning we just saw, even a message how the energy shifts because of the diet we choose. That's the reason balanced diet is important. The planning. What is planning? Today morning, the first action what we did was planning. Planning to set up a goal for your diet or your emotion. So keep planning to see what you want to take care of your energy so that you put those small steps to reach that full of your energy. The positive thoughts. I've already given you that bit of extra support by helping you how to create that positive thought by seeing the strengths of each and every person around you. Try to write it down, understand, and try correcting yourself. Then it becomes easy for you to create those positive thoughts with whomever or with yourself too. And that takes you even to have a good relationships. When you see only the strengths of them, your relationship will also become better and be in a balanced state with whomever it may be around you. Because health is on not only the food we eat, the way we are leading our life, with each of our thoughts, each of our emotions play an important role on our energy. So these are what I wanted to help you all to understand on energy. Was I too fast or was I okay? You all were able to understand? Thank you so much for your acknowledgement. If you want to just write in one frame, one sentence about energy, what you learned just now for yourself, because each one of you has to work upon it. Otherwise, you would not be here. By listening to that cycle of energy today, write that one sentence into the chat box. What was your realization or the focus for tomorrow? Good morning, Shilpi. When you experience that energy within you, you'll just be flowing with that energy outside you too. You'll just be giving that energy to others around you too. Yes, Jai Shri, thank you so much. Planning. So you will start planning about your emotions or about your diet. Thank you so much. Vijay Lakshmi ji, not to take medicine and let the system heal. Wonderful. Thank you. For your system is actually telling thank you today to you, Vijay Lakshmi ji. Rita ji, start paying attention to health, thoughts, relationships. So you have to just write down those trends in others around you, Rita ji. Start doing with that step. That will take you to the rest. Pavni, thinking positively, having balanced diet. Okay, that will be your focus. And having balanced diet, your first activity for the day was to be on an impeccable you. So you chose to be, Ramya, what had she chosen? Pavani?
She actually entered late, but after that, I think she couldn't get the question. Now she has chosen the balanced diet.
Okay. So you can just take down it as fruits, vegetables, and food. So how many days, Pavani, you're going to be impeccable on your words to have a balanced diet? Type it in the chat box. Ramya, just note down about that. Planning according to what I need. Thank you for that, Shaleen. So you all have known that balanced diet needs some planning too. Thank you for that acknowledgement. I realize that a balanced diet gives me the energy I need to complete the tasks of the days. Very good, Savia. Savia, with that, maybe you might be missing on the resting part when the system asks. So this is a nugget for you. Take it. Thank you, Deepta ji. Okay, thank you, Vijay Lakshmi ji. You're welcome. Yes. So thank you, guys. Thank you all for sharing your thoughts about the energy and how it can be maintained by ourselves. Still, I come out of my digestion issues. After that, also, I want to continue. Yes, that is known as constipation, Pavani. That is the next step which you have already proceeded in your system with. Acute diseases are the first help. Then the disturbances in your digestion process through constipation is the alarm which the system has given you. Thank you for observing that. So let's move on to the next topic, which is tests and reports. We all have heard of infection theory. Infection means the accumulation of waste in one particular place, and it's just trying to eliminate it, push it out of the system. When we take any medications for this, we are suppressing it within and storing it for the next disease. Sometimes the infection reoccurs time and again. That's because you're doing also the right things and stopping the process of the nature's automation of acute diseases to throw it out. And then when this happens for quite number of times, slowly it moves to the next level of disease. So infections should be allowed, not suppressed. That's the takeaway from this session to you all. X-rays. One X-ray kills 700 cells in our system. And it takes 1 week for all those 700 cells to be created, rejuvenated in your system. Then, and we all know, we can even understand by the action of doctors. You all would have gone to an X-ray for your teeth or any other X-rays in your life. When you go, only you will be present in that room. All others will move out because they will be taking maybe 20 plus X-rays in a day. Don't know, around that, averaging. So that may kill many cells. That's what they have realized over a period of time. That's the reason they go out and take the X-ray. So time and again, we should start thinking that, do I need an X-ray? Not just go and get it done. If really it's a need, then only we have to go and get it done. Otherwise, we have to focus on our mistakes and understand what is that and correct them instead of just going to the options what we have. And if an X-ray can kill 700 cells, then other scans or MRIs, all those will give more depth to the cells present in your body. Trillions of cells are present, but more number of cells die because of that. And there is a lot of process which the system will be focusing on for few number of days after you go into that process. That's what I just now expressed about MRI scan. And even for the MRI scan or even the vaccinations, Today, I'll just give you an activity to do. Go read about Louis Pasteur and Beckham. Ramya, can you just give them the names of those two? And we will just provide you a write-up on that, a story. Louis Pasteur was a pharmaceutical person who came up with this vaccination theory, giving that virus into a cow's body and taking that as a medicine and injecting it. So this was a process which he had identified, which would help when the smallpox had come. And that was questioned by many people, but was not taken up seriously. Beckham proved the theory by taking the bacteria and virus, one full tube, and putting it into his mouth in a meeting. And in the deathbed, when Louis Pasteur was leaving, he accepted what Beckham was trying to tell was correct, that virus or bacteria doesn't harm us. This theory didn't come out in the market because of the loss to the pharma industries. There is a lot of story behind this. If you want to go deeper and understand, there is a few pages what in our textbooks we have about vaccination and its theory. We will just take a scan of that and provide you. Whoever is interested to know more and read more, message Ramya personally. We will just send it in a day or two. Okay? Will this be helpful? If it's helpful, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, thank you so much. Is it okay if I just share a little bit of testimonials with you all now? Thank you. So thank you for giving me an opportunity to share my story. So this is how I was in 2000, maybe 8 or 10. I was 70 kilos then. So from a decade, my journey became fruitful and I reached in 2016, 48 kilos and the dream body, what I wanted. And I'm happy that I'm still maintaining that. And this is my family. You can see that the health of me and my husband has changed even after this number has proceeded. We actually have become younger. So you can take care of your family when you are able to take care of yourself. So when you try it on yourself, when you become more confident and fearless, then you will be able to guide your family the same way with their health. And this is the person whose story I was sharing you on the first day, who is Priya, and she was looking like this when she came in for my treatment. And this is the baby who was born 2 months back, who made me to do more of this. This baby gave me more confidence in life to do more of what I am doing today. And he was a young chap who wanted to lose his weight. He was just around 21 or so when he reached out to me. And within few months, he was happy to reach his dream body. You can see, even notice the pimples, the clear skin on his face. And she came to me 6 months back. She worked on herself. She lost around 10 kgs in just 2 months' time. She's so happy that today she's gone to Isha Foundation to learn. I just sent her to learn inner engineering, which will help me to help her more. So just I sent her and she's happy. She just is messaging every day that thank you so much. I'm able to understand more deeper of me. And this is my son. You just saw him. After I started this therapy, I shared with you that the first fever, he had got it. And the initial stages, he was able to come out of them. But after 2 years, he started developing this red eye over here. Everybody at home was still under scared because it was still, I was still pursuing my BSc. I was in studies. I was treating people, but the basic diseases or discomforts or weight loss I was able to get them with. So when this happened, I told myself, I asked my teacher, and he told it's okay. And all my studies came in with me at that time. My husband was worried. I told him, you just need to give us time. And my son already had a belief with this therapy because he was having, he came out of his breathlessness. He supported me. All my family members were scared, but I told my husband that, give me a chance. I know what I'm doing. And within 1.5 months, his eye, you can see here, it got cleared. But the next year, in the same month, that's why I was able to go deeper, understand what seasons do for us, what help seasons provide us. So this is the start of the elimination. It was the same eye, and he got this pimple. So I thought first he got a wound, so I thought he would have scratched, but slowly it just spreaded. Then it oozes, some little liquid was oozing out, and then within maybe 20 days, his eye was clean and clear. This showed me that the eliminations happen not only one time, that is also is a process when we allow the system to do it in its way. In the same month, after my son's healing, in couple of days, she is my niece who started developing these ways out from her system. As my brother had already seen the process of my son, my sister-in-law and my brother had stopped all the medications to give her just a year back. Till then, they were also scared because I was just going through this and it was new for us. So they, even my sister-in-law had a little bit of fears to start off with a baby. So she was going like on and off with the cold or cough, and her baby got it. After my son's process, they gave full faith and confidence and allowed the system to heal. You can see here, it dried up, and you can see here that everything was clean and clear. There was no marks. And this was a baby's finger. The mother, who was like she had just given birth to this baby. It was maybe 4 or 5 months. It had completed. So she came to me for her problems like asthma and little bit of weight loss. When I was helping her, I had told her that this process of yours may reflect in your baby too. So if any fever or any eliminations happens with your baby, allow that to happen. She believed me. She helped her son's process. Within a couple of months, he started with this. Then this pimple came and this elimination happened. He lost his, the nail in this thumb, and then it started healing. It took a while, it took maybe a month or so, but she was believing. And when even the family, even her husband used to come to me. So whenever she had a conversation with her husband, she used to tell me, so I used to explain what's happening with the baby. So they all were patiently allowing his body to complete the process, and they were fine. So now let's see for you. You're here today. It's April 22nd. There is a lot of things inside the system has to be taken care of. If you start it today and do nothing, whatever you have learned from 3 days, then you will stay the same. Or if you don't give importance to few of the things and continue your life the same old way without giving any part of your knowledge which can be used in your coming days, then you would be damaging further and suffer. If you start taking the right actions and right steps, then you are going to reach this green line where your progress in health and emotions will be experienced. It's not difficult. It's just the right decision, what we make for ourselves. If you accept that, give me a thumbs up. That decision leads for our success story. My decision of studying helped me. My decision of not fearing when my son got helped me. My decision of standing in front of my family with my son's eye problem when first he got helped me to gain more knowledge about the anatomy and the seasons and the nature's support. My decision on investing on the learning and getting an experience on inner engineering or coaching or astrology or many more other small things, investing on books or taking that extra step, giving more time, planning my day to absorb more knowledge. These decisions help me for being where I am and for doing what I am today. If I have reached to this level to help more than 2,000, 2,500 people today to give awareness on health from 2016 to 2022, is it difficult for others? No. I prioritized my things. I took the right steps and right decisions, which led me to reach where I have reached today. So if I have reached, it would be the same for you too. So you see what you want for yourself and take those right steps and right decision to move forward, to help yourself and then to help your family and then help your circle of friends and family, and then next what you want to reach in your life. Who needs our next program? are looking to come out of medications and live free from diseases and disease phobia, then this is for you. If you who need help and want to understand how your body's anatomical changes happen due to different diseases with commitment, then this is for you. If you want to doctor yourself and your heart says this is the time to start, then this is for you. If you are that person, don't procrastinate to take the next steps. The way you have shown up shows that what you want in your life the coming days. Who don't need more with us is if you are not willing to take a responsibility for yourself and your family's health. If you don't want to hear when your body speaks, then this is not for you. If you don't want to experience the fast recovery of your roots with help of the treatment, then this is not for you. If you have identified that the next what I'm going to speak is not for you, then you're welcome to leave the session now. Whatever we wanted to share with you all, to give the awareness about yourself, to take the next steps, what you have to. All that has to be given has been given. You can take the decision if you want to. The awareness towards healthy lifestyle coaching with treatment and community support. You all know that from 3 days when you are together doing it, you are learning from others' perspectives, other thoughts, other problems, others' discussion, other feelings too. So that is what will give you more support when you're doing it together. So if you do it by yourself, it is difficult and long term. You all have known that. You all have tried for many years. That's why you're actually serious, but you're a person who will always do it by yourself. That's why it's taking time for you to reach your goals. If it is for you, that means we are working for you. We are doing more work than you, then it will be expensive for you because we will need our part by you. What is this? Do it with you. This will give a long-term health without fear of chronic diseases, and you will be doing it with the community, which helps us to give it for lesser price and help you to reach your goals easily. Why now? Why should you take the action now? Why? Because when you transform, not only your health improves, but it helps you to improve your family members' health too. You shall become free from medical and non-essential expenses. When you learn more deeper, then you will know that which are the expenses you can stop. Because when you're practicing continuously, you will know how much you need or how much your family need. And with the planning and all, you will start experiencing less of expenses on your essentials with your diet or the medical bills or medicine bills. You will have a happy relationship with yourself and people around you. You shall act now to prevent further damage. old age will be without dependency for you all. You shall be serving more to people around you and live a disease-free life in your old age when you start it now. The bonus session, when you enroll in today's session, it will be like 5 days detoxification program. If any questions related to family member health, answers will be provided by us in this program for you.